U.S. forces and their NATO allies are conducting their own military drills this week, not that far from Ukraine. Chris Livesay went aboard a U.S. Navy warship and got an exclusive look at an elaborate show of force in the Mediterranean Sea.
We fly at dawn from the southern coast of Italy to join the USS George H.W. Bush aircraft carrier, a floating mountain of muscle flexing with more than 80 Allied aircraft in international waters for NATO training. All set against the backdrop of Vladimir Putin's repeated threats to fire nuclear weapons. The Secretary General of NATO has come aboard with a warning.
There will be severe consequences. It will be absolutely wrong if I went into the exact way we will react, but Russia knows that there will be severe consequences, and we are vigilant and ready to react if something bad happens.
That something bad could be a dirty bomb, an explosive loaded with radioactive material. Russia now claims that Ukraine wants to use one on the battlefield. Is Russia laying the groundwork for a potential false flag attack of its own?
We have seen before that Russia has accused others for doing what they intend to do themselves. So therefore we are sending a strong message to Moscow that they should not try to use a false pretext as an excuse for escalation of the war in Ukraine.
For now, NATO says its best weapon is overwhelming deterrence, with a heart-thumping display of firepower from fighter jets and helicopters to unparalleled surveillance, with tensions in the region at a fever pitch.
This may only be combat training, but if called upon, these fighters say they're ready to strike.
But only to defend the alliance, never to provoke Russia, they insist.
You're the Secretary General of NATO aboard a U.S. aircraft carrier. Are you poking the bear?
We don't seek conflict with Russia, but of course, when we see more threats, when we see a more dangerous world, it's even more important that we send a clear message to any potential adversary that we are there to defend all allies, because that's the best way to prevent an attack and preserve peace.
And these aren't NATO's only exercises in the region. It's currently conducting nuclear weapons training elsewhere in Europe. Now, these are yearly events, but given the backdrop of the war in Ukraine and now the fears of a dirty bomb, NATO says its focus has never been sharper. Tony?
Yeah, they don't want to be ready, but they have to be ready. Chris Livesay for us in Italy. Chris, thank you very much.